Squarespace, good. Build website, code. /mybrother. How's that?
Okay, we are not going to get a Michelin star for our ad reads, despite the fact that I would say the closest we've ever come to receiving a prestigious podcast award was how good we are at ad reads. So let's not actually sacrifice. My non-negotiable is to not do this bit during the ad reads.
We lavish upon our sponsors.
This is our victory. Ad reads are in so many ways our victory lap, because it's this is the part of the show that we get that big money, baby.
So
and it's the only part that's
website
scripted,
about
which
that.
is nice.
I'd love to get back into just the actual read itself. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
The ad, you know?
Well, go ahead there, Dr. Ads. Can you
I want
believe
to
this
talk
guy,
about
Trav?
the next one. I don't want to talk about this one.
Okay, I'll talk about this one because I love Squarespace with my whole heart.
But I do too.
No, apparently
sound
you
like
don't. I love Squarespace. Squarespace has always been there for me. Do you remember when my prom date stood me up and I lost the big game that day?
I do. I will now, Travis, have to insist you return to the copy of the ad.
This is what I'm saying.
I love to play. Hey, listen, earlier when Juice was like, get back on it, boys, back to work. I was with you. I was like, no, man, we're having fun over here. To take it a second layer deeper is profane, I think, Trav.
Click the microphone at the top of the page and enter code my brother.
I want to tell you about Stitch Fix. Now listen.
Did you guys hear that fucking... Hey, listener, it's me, Justin McElroy. That silence you heard, and I hope Rachel left it in, was my brothers squaring off in a silent showdown about how it would have to do the only real actual work they do in a given day. There's like 1 minute of having to do work, and they were both like, I'm not fucking... J-Man already took the first... I'm not going to do it.
We knew it wasn't going to be you, and so we were...
Knew it wasn't going to be me. I was out.
We were in sort
Although
of
it lasted long enough that I had a moment where I was like, all right, Chip.
I was actually trying to leave the room for Griffin to take it since I've been carrying the show.
Okay.
For the last couple of weeks, I mean.
I was going to go pee.
Okay.
But then...
That's the showdown that we're all a little bit in, that if two of them are going to do an ad, certainly I don't
need to be here. Stitch Fix.
No, I want to tell you about Stitch Fix. Shut up.
Head on over to marleyspoon.com/offer/mybrother and use code mybrother for up to 27 free meals. That's right, up to 27 free meals.
That's like a whole year.
One last time, that's
That's...
It's not.
It's not, man.
Yes, I love Marley Spoon. I eat 2 every month.
They send you these 2-week turbo meals, each one worth 140,000 calories.
They stuff you up so bad, you wouldn't believe it. And if you try to slice it up, they know
In one.
They won't send you anymore. They're never going to do this again. We always fuck up. There's not enough advertisers for us to keep doing this. You got to stop doing this.
Listen,
but I appreciate
when
it.
NetSuite gets your KPI set up in one efficient system with one source of truth, I don't actually like that. I don't like that NetSuite.
With one source of truth?
That's
NetSuite.
idolatry to me, NetSuite. That's idolatry, and I don't like that NetSuite.
I'm loving this, actually.
I'll say everything else in the ad NetSuite, but I have the courage of my convictions. Listen, manage risk, get reliable forecasts, and improve margins. The Lord can also help you. I feel now compelled
You know who
to
else
tell you
cared
the
about
Lord can also-
KPIs? Keeping people in heaven.
Innocent.
Keeping people innocent.
People innocent.
Everything you need all in one place. Church, right? I don't need KPIs. I just need KJV.
What's that?
For me.
Yeah, the King James Version.
Oh, okay.
I'm an NIV man myself when I'm dipping into the good book.
I read the Gutenberg, baby. Justin,
pretty
you
hurried.
beautiful idiot. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are designed to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks.
Wow.
And I know you have that time, Justin. 10 minutes a day?
Yeah, absolutely. I got loads more than that, actually. So I'm in good shape.
I wasn't going to say it, but you need to.
Yeah, things are a little dry right now, but as long as I keep my nose to the grindstone, I know that they're going to strike gold any day.
Okay, so Babbel's tips and tools are approachable, accessible, rooted.
Sorry, I took 40s businessman from Babbel.
Oh no!
I'm only a couple weeks in, but I'm getting some of the lingo already.
See, I'm fluent in formerly rich tycoon, now lives in a barrel. I'm fluent in that. So.
Well, gosh, you guys, I just took Goofy. I just took Goofy from Babel.
Yeah, they don't have Goofy class.
I'm looking here, and I think they
got a Goofy class helps you talk like Goofy.
They want us to make sure that we don't claim that they teach classes that they don't. So, hey, y'all, don't be dumb. Don't email Babel and be like, I want to take the Goofy class. Come on, don't be nards.
Please don't. We'll get in trouble. I didn't even see that until. Please don't tell them.
Yeah. To Squarespace, because they've got all the tools you need to build a beautiful, more personalized website tailored to whatever your unique needs are. And they don't ask any questions about what those unique needs are.
We have to stop saying that about Squarespace.
They have to stop including it in the ad copy then, Griffin.
Listen, you've got tastes, and we know that. You've got needs.
If you make a website about them, then they can't arrest you for it because it's your job.
They can. Squarespace probably won't arrest you for it. They do almost certainly have a terms of service that does probably provide some guidance on what is acceptable on a Squarespace website.
Nope, it says here.
Oh,
do
boy.
whatever you want.
Hey, Juice, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, it says Squarespace is the Silk Road. We
Yeah.
can do it all.
So I'm going to take everybody.
Half of the dark web is Squarespace powered.
I'm going to shut Travis and Justin inside the podcast for a bit and step outside. Hi. So a lot of you have probably guessed this by now. This show is a curse, and we are cursed to keep doing it, and we can't get out of it or die until we don't have to make the show anymore. The only way we get free is if we save 1,000 souls. That's not going to happen.
Nope.
Or if we alienate every single advertiser that we have ever partnered with. You may have noticed there's a lot of names that we used to say a lot, the names of a lot of businesses that we maybe don't get into so much anymore. That is because they don't pay us to do so. A lot of it is because of what's being demonstrated right now inside the podcast box. Let's hop back inside and see if we can pull this one out of the fire. It hasn't happened so far, but...
Hey, I don't know why I do it, is the thing. I don't know what happened to me that I want to push people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that. Why do I want to push it? Like they want to give me money to talk about websites.
Squarespace lets us say this shit and then keep paying us to say this shit. And if you guys at home don't appreciate that immensely,
like if you're not, I want everybody to go sign for Squarespace right now because I want them to have this weird spike on this one where they're like, so guys, what was it about this exact?
Was your audience waiting to see if they could get away with anything legally on Squarespace? Was that the thing holding them back?
And all the bad parts of this have been jokes.
Thanks. That usually we don't put bits in the advertisement for the advertiser.
I wanted to be super clear about that.
We could send them an email after we record, like, hey, just so you know, for this next one, it's mostly jokes. So don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Changing seasons, you know what that means. Temperature maybe is doing different stuff.
Now, hold on. The people at home didn't see this, but Justin started his intro for the thing with time to spice up. And I said, oh, season's changing. And then we stopped because we said it at the same time. And then Justin heard my thought starter and went,
I didn't hear your thing.
That was wild.
I didn't hear it.
I was there for it. I heard it all.
I didn't hear your thing. I just thought of a better thing to do.
my thing.
Yeah,
you thought of my thing.
No, I didn't hear your thing. I was talking about my thing.
Seasons are changing, folks.
If you play it back, I was talking at the same moment you were talking. I can't hear and talk at the same time.
No, only I get to claim that. You don't get to claim that. I don't listen. I'm the one who doesn't listen.
We can only have one non-listener on the show, please.
I'm always listening.
Stitch Fix.
They're always listening.
They're always listening.
Hey, Griff, are you about to cry?
No, do I look like I'm about to cry?
It's just you have a lot of medical specialists.
It just sounds like you're going to cry about ZocDoc because you love it so much.
Get them.
No, I don't think I'm going to cry. I'm just enthusiastic.
It sounds like you're going to cry about
it
because you love it so much.
Will ZocDoc marry you?
That's weird, man. It's weird to
you love it so much.
It just sounds like you're going to cry, and I thought you were going to cry about ZocDoc.
Anyway, I use ZocDoc. And now I can find all that shit so easy. I really rely on it. This thing has solved problems for me.
Partner?
And so if I'm enthusiastic about it,
Travis, please.
I know we have another ad coming up, and you guys know I'm not going to take the lead on it. I'm going to fucking ride your fucking jock so hard on this next one.
I was building on yours, Griff.
I'm going to bust your jock into pieces. Thank you so much.
I was building off your energy.
If I can finish with my ad that people have paid us to do.
We did not mean to ZocDoc jock block you,
yes
Griffin. I'm
ending.
so sorry.
When I stand up, you're going to hear jingle jangle sound from my jock getting smashed.
I was supporting you.
I gotta find a doctor. I gotta find a doctor because my fucking ding dang penis got smashed while trying to do this fucking ad. ZocDoc is where I'll go.
Don't get fucking mad at me for trying to yes chef your stupid bits.
I got jock blasted so hard that it makes noise now when I move around. So I gotta get on
Something's loose in
ZocDoc.
there.
I gotta get on ZocDoc and get an appointment within 24 to 72 hours of booking.
You say,
appointment.
You got an appointment.
Perfect.
You could score same day appointments too, which is good because I need someone to look at this now.
He can barely sit down.
It's
You can't
rattling.
See this. He's been hovering over his seat for the entirety of the recording. And here's what's cool. They just kicked off a partnership with the Humane Society, donated over $1 million worth of food to help cats through the Humane Society. And they even give you a chance to donate at checkout.
I bet you Garfield cleaned up like half of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Griffin, Garfield's not staying with the Humane Society. He lives with John.
That's what you think. John died, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no one there to take care of Gar. He ended up at a shelter?
Well, they didn't know he died.
Smalls.
Oh, and Garfield ate his face off, huh?
No, packed on Abu Dhabi. Garfield has.
Wait, you're saying, hold on, you're saying John died and Garfield, afraid of like being incriminated, shipped John's corpse to Abu Dhabi?
Oh, it
don't
was a
think you guys
prank
want
that
the money
Garfield
for
was
this.
doing. He'd found so much success with normals.
You guys want the money for this advertisement?
No. Let Griffin finish explaining.
paid
So
for the
John was alive.
They're still going to pay it for us. Yeah, he was alive when they put him in the crate, but somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean, he did pass away.
Oh, man.
So if you want to
How's
try
Odie doing?
better cat food,
He's
that
hanging in there.
you could for your picky kitty. So all you have to do is push a few buttons on the app, and the pictures will appear beautifully and digitally right there in their frame.
It'd
right
be cool if I could upload a video of me pretending to be trapped inside the aura frame, like one of the guys in Mist. If I could do that to Nani's or somebody's, one of my relatives, then it'll be like,
that would be
"Nani,
actually
get me
really
out!"
good.
Yeah, how to
Nani,
fake
get me outta here.
your own trapped in a booking. Yeah.
Yeah, how to fake your own misting.
So, my friends,
Misting
right now, Aura's
persons.
having. Excuse me.
That's what I would call that series of people getting misting persons.
Right
Misting
now,
person's really fucking good.
right now, all right. Travis is already rich. We don't have to keep giving Travis more money.
I don't think we could write a mystery series where the main sort of narrative hook is that people get sucked into books, like in the video game Mist.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that where it's like, and then the princess called down her dragons. Like, in Game of Thrones,
But
she had a special
real.
word. She said,
But
she had a
real.
special. But real. She had a special word that made the dragons shoot fire out of their mouths. Like Game of Thrones, but real?
But real is another Travis mystery.
The E.T. touched the child's heart like an E.T.
But real.
But real.
He flew like the Supermans he had read about in the comic books, but this time it was
Real.
I'm in the cyber grid. What's the cyber grid? Have you seen The Matrix? She said, sexily. It's like that, but even more real.
More real.
This book kicks ass. It is like The Matrix.
But better.
he kissed Angela from The Office, just like he had imagined it would be when he kissed Angela from The Office. But this time, he was really
It's
kissing
real.
Angela from
But
The
it's
Office.
even better.
I know this is a book. Trust.
I know
this
that
time-
I'm a simple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and you're Angela from The Office. But this is real.
It feels so real.
It's like a
This is a
story.
It's a story, but it really
But it's
happened.
really happening to us.
That's the difference.
I forgot
I like
we
to
were doing
imagine
it.
that somewhere at Aura HQ, the CEO has just pressed stop on a recorder. And it's like, so Ashley, what did you think about that ad read? Well, I thought the beginning was very. Me too.
It was very good.
Yeah,
How about the call to
What's this
action?
mist?
And they really
mist-
brought
why did they
home
ta-
the call to action at the end. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Did you see any problems with the ad read? Was there any parts that you don't know that we at Aura need to pay for necessarily?
Are we paying for all the references to kissing the character Angela from The Office? Do you know? Is it part of our
Because
contract?
if so, we
that
have notes about how that story would go. We don't think Angela maybe is the right show. I don't know. There's just other characters we would
There's
like to
certain
see
seasons of
included
The
next
Office
time.
where she's closer to Dwight, and it simply wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
We have a new sponsor for the first time in a long time. That's probably not good for us. Straight over the plate.
Yeah, that was
Sometimes we
nice,
do
Griffin.
something. Sometimes it doesn't have to be we make up a whole fucking
No.
universe.
And I just got out of the way. Can I say I saw your momentum going, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Vision.
it's like a no-hitter kind of deal. This is a perfect game. And I just
Yeah.
got out of the
You
way,
didn't
and I let
need
you.
anything. It was very weird. I kept looking for a moment to jump in, but there was like Griffin. It was so fucking clean, man. There was
Yeah.
no daylight.
Fluid. It was like
You were
no
water.
daylight.
so in the zone and everything. Like, I don't think I could have interrupted you if I tried.
It's like I fell into a river and it carried me through to the other side.
Travis and I are currently, you can't
a test
tell,
of wills.
listener. Yeah,
Yeah.
listener, it's a test of wills right now. The closest we get to working in a given week is when we do the ads. So we're always kind of squaring off secretly to see who's going to do the one little bit of work that we do that week.
I just feel like I've done a lot of them recently, and so I just thought you would do it.
Hey, listen.
Listen, I'm hot right now. Let me at it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, do you need to
got
get
a hot
yourself
hand.
a doc? Hey, do you need to get yourself a doctor? Ah, fuck! I said doctor.
He said, "Don't."
I blew my perfect
Oh, the catcher's
line.
coming out. The catcher's coming out to talk to Griffin.
He's icing his shoulder.
Oh, I don't think he's coming back from this one, folks.
Hey guys, if you thought I was actually going to do 2 advertisements in one episode, you are out of your fucking gourd.
Guys,
Yeah.
I've got another brilliant, like, $1 million website idea.
Another one.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get started. I have Kernel, the Whisper.
What you need is a garden. You need an idea garden where that can take purchase.
Yeah.
Where it can grow and flourish. And Squarespace is the way to do it. A little square space of land where you can plant that idea
Uh-huh.
and watch it grow into a beautiful, beautiful pornographic business.
Thank you. What do I water it with?
Pornographic water.
Okay.
Well, Travis, you'll water it with the water of ideas from world-class designers that have created website templates because they know what they're doing, and you can just put your pornographic images,
Yeah.
your pornographic stories,
Yeah, sure.
whatever adult material. Travis, you weren't
But can
specifically-
I sell my pornographic time, Justin?
Yeah, Travis, anything you want to sell, Squarespace makes it real.
The fucking scream sheet I went on to find this Ripper doc, guys, for my modification was in fact ZocDoc. I did go on
Whoa.
ZocDoc,
More like
and I
cock
said,
doc. I'm so sorry. Listen, ZocDoc, if you're listening, I'm sorry. My brothers, my family. I've decided to take some time off to reflect on my choices, spend some time with my wife and kids. I'm just gonna live here in this moment.
we're all in this moment, aren't we? You've all made us part of this moment. You've trapped us in this moment, like the jaws of an antlion.
Yeah.
I've already done an advertisement, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to do your guys' work for you.
Dude, it is not about the work. I was revved up and ready to go. ZocDoc was listening. The fucking boss of ZocDoc was like, yes, they're going to do one actually, like with a very
is a good one.
present
This is a good
experience. This is
one.
going to be a good one.
Yeah. And what sucks is, like, at this point, he now has realized, like, he got excited when he was like, wow, a 4-minute ad? We're really getting our
Yeah.
money's worth. Like, at this point, he's realized.
Oh, I
like,
hope someone told him. I hope someone told him.
And again, I'm sorry, ZocDoc, if you're listening.
Yep.
Again, apologies.
And that boss was probably like, well, at least they'll get through the call to action without interruption. Oh, no!
All right, now, Griffin, I want
Yo.
you to tell me about Rockamoney. Explain
All right,
it
you-
to me like I'm a child.
Okay, here we go. Do you have any money? Hey, little misters, the Tooth Fairy brought you some money to your place to you
I'm
lately?
40 years old. Why are you talking to me like this?
I didn't like that. I thought you were setting me up for a little bit of fun character play acting.
No,
and
I
then
was.
It feels
But
like
you were
I
the
was
character.
You were like, hey, go ahead and get your wheel spinning. And I was like, okay, vroom, vroom. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to drive. And then you were like, why are you driving?
Oh,
so
okay.
it hurt my feelings.
Rocket Money is a service, and if they want customers, okay, and so they asked us to help them get customers. Here's what
you
they
guys.
do.
That's you guys, by the way.
Shut up. That's a service, guys.
It's
Ads
good.
are not as hard as you'll make them sometimes. What that is called, guys, that's me doing an ad. Okay,
You're kicking
Wait, Justin,
ass.
are they
That's an
members
ad.
or are they customers?
huh?
Members or customers?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No
what you're
bits?
doing. I'm not doing that.
Do you guys think? Do you guys think that Francis Ford Coppola
No!
uses Rocket Money? Because I bet
No!
you Rocket Money would
I
be
bet it
like,
would go a little something like this.
they go a little something like this.
You need to
chill with your money, man.
We are spokespeople for a service, okay?
Okay.
They are looking for customers. We want to drive customers to them, okay?
Okay.
So here's this is called a call to action, okay? I'm going to
Okay.
tell people what to do.
Are you going to do a funny voice or?
No!
Do Borat.
Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by
Very
going.
shitty Borat.
I'm returning to the points from earlier. So
I'm going to say,
that's a
Justin, that was
setup.
amazing. Why
Now
don't
you
you go ahead
guys
and
do
tell us
one.
about Stitch Fix too, since you're so good at this?
I do
Okay,
feel like
great.
I'm learning actively, and I'm
Okay,
taking.
good.
I'm going to take note. This ad juice. I'm going to take some notes just to kind of like see if I can ape your style, and then we'll do the third one. Do not
Okay.
worry about it.
I'm
yeah.
going to start with Stitch Fix. The first
Okay.
thing I want to do with Stitch Fix is offer a little personal flavor.
Okay.
So here's a
Personal flavor
connection.
goes. You'd like to put the personal flavor at the
connection.
beginning
and,
of it.
And guys, this bit here is where you want to put in a little charm,
Okay.
a little kiss, a little wink. Here's where
Like
you can give it a little.
forceful? Like, do it!
No, that's later.
Okay.
You want to start off with a personal.
Do they
touch,
have
like
your
the-
personal bit written down for you to read?
No, it could be anything you want. Like what?
Off
I'll
the
do one.
so you're doing it off the dome.
Didn't that scare
Oh,
you?
that's
I tell
I'm
the
ready.
truth. Here's what I
off
say.
the dome.
I've got clothes, and if you've got clothes too, but you want more of them and different than what you have,
Yeah.
Stitch Fix. So that's
Okay.
a personal thing, right?
I
And
get
I've
you.
said Stitch Fix. That's the name of the business.
That's
So
important. Gotta do name
Oh,
of
yeah, you were
business.
kind of like teasing it, and then you're like, boom, Stitch Fix.
And now I'm going to explain. I set up a problem.
Now
Here's
you
the
gotta
answer.
finish.
Solve
Stitch
it.
Fix. Here's
Okay.
the context. Stitch Fix is going to give you a stylist, and they are going to ask you some questions about what kind of clothes you want to wear.
Now, are you making this part up, Justin?
no, it's right in the ad copy. All you got to do is
Okay, so
freaking
you
There's an
can
ad
read
copy?
it sometime. Okay.
but you don't make it sound like you're reading it.
Okay.
That's all they're paying you to do. Is not make it sound like you're reading it.
Okay.
But make it sound something like what's here.
Okay.
It
So
says
it's like
here,
it's like a deception then.
Oh, we're lying.
It's like a deception.
It's not. It's show. It's show. It's a willing deception. It's
show
it's a
business.
partnership.
Okay.
So this is where the business meets show, Travis.
Okay.
You find yourself actually at the intersection of show and business right now.
Okay,
And what
so
I'm
it's a
saying is you
numbers
guys
thing.
are going so
Okay.
deep into show. You
Okay.
lost
Yes.
track of business.
We got to bring
Yes.
business back. Okay.
Make
I
style
also use
easy.
Stitch Fix, and they send me a box full of toys.
Thinnest device.
Just
They sent him a
for-
box full of toys just
Yes.
for Travis.
Thinnest device.
They bought me,
You're on the
sent me a box
thinnest
full of
device.
toys for free,
You're on
just
the
for me to
thinnest
keep.
ice you can imagine.
They gave Travis a free box of now hold on, Justin. Should we say
My
that
ad
we're-
is almost done, and the final part of this ad is that I say make style easy. Get
Yeah.
started today at Stitch Fix. I read this part exactly. It's
Okay.
yellow. Make style, but I try to make it sound like energy, like something you'd want to do.
Okay.
Listen to how I do with my voice, okay? Make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/brother. That's our URL.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it says get Stitch Fix or get fucked.
It
I like.
doesn't.
I
You've
don't think we're
lied
supposed
now.
to
Now
make
you've
up
lied
stuff.
in the ad. Now you've
Yeah.
lied in the ad. That's an FCC thing.
Okay.
Now you're up against the FCC. Now you got a trial.
Squarespace. When I
Match my tempo.
okay. So personal connection. Squarespace. I was stood up for my sophomore homecoming dance.
Okay.
Feel the
It was
intensity that I'm trying to generate for you, Griffin. I'm hearing nothing.
It is a little distracting, Justin,
try
if I'm
again.
being honest.
you the standing and clapping. I will say,
I'll
Juice,
be
if
over
you could
here.
cut, if you could put the kibosh on that, it's hard
I'll
to.
clap over here.
Squarespace. Personal connection. I was stood up. I got dumped like 2 days before my homecoming dance in high school. So that's about as personal as I can go.
That's very good.
And then it does say that Squarespace, and now I've said the name of the business, and I'll go off the dome for a bit, does the most bitchin' website.
No? Okay, what if they don't want you to curse? Did you ask?
You didn't say that in your lesson, so I didn't even consider that.
Did you ask?
No. How do I
Customer's
do
king.
that? Customer's king. Okay.
Listener always comes first. Customer's king.
Wait, which one
Let me try again. Squarespace. I'll never forget the day I got my first pubic hair.
Okay. This is no notes, actually.
It's so easy. They have like a bunch of different templates for you to choose from.
Ah, man. He said
Is it because I said
templates.
templates? Damn it.
templates.
Fuck, man. Do I have to start all the way? Do you start all the way over when you fuck up that bad?
Start over. Match my tempo.
Okay. I'll never forget the day I got my first pube.
No, just wrap it up.
Okay.